You know when you go to the shop and you don't have so much money, you've got to buy baby food, but you also want to get drunk. So you put down the baby food and everyone's like, deadbeat dad, look at that loser, right? I have a solution. We're going to make alcohol out of baby food. Now you can take all the baby food, put it in your trolley, everyone's going to be like, what a great dad, and their friend's like, handsome and cool too, and they're like, yeah. This here is 100% fruit. It's 85% pear and 15% apricot. So we're going to have pear and apricot cider. Awesome! Got myself a bottle which I've disinfected. It's a soda bottle. I'm going to put this in here. Just whack that in. Oh yes. That's actually a lot like how it looks when it comes out of the baby. Goes in the baby like that, comes out of the baby like that. Each one of these is 110 grams of fruit. So I have 4 of them. Okay. I have heaps of baby food, by the way. I'm not taking any food out of my kid's mouth. I'm going to add some sugar to help the fermentation, because I doubt there's much sugar in this, although Heinz brand has a lot of sugar apparently. Just add about as much sugar to the alcohol as you'd usually add to your kid's dinner. This is just plain white sugar.
Just a little bit. I'm not measuring. Okay.
This is water that I have boiled, and I made a delicious cup of tea. It's actually still quite hot, so I'm going to pour this in and then let it cool down before I add the yeast. Just give it a bit of a stir so the heat doesn't warp the bottle. Mix it around with that cooler fruit mash. If this could plug into the wall, you could sell it to overweight people as an exercise machine. That's irrelevant and mean. I'm just thinking of those things that people stand on that go wobble, 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 wobble.
Yeah, no, that is starting to warp just a little bit, so I'll just tell you what I'll do. Mix it around so the heat's more dispersed. Ooh, 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 ooh. Definitely starting to warp, that's okay. A little bit more. Don't want to add too much because when it starts to ferment, I'm expecting a foamy top.
So I'll just put in about that much. Now, how warm is that? It's about as warm as... It's a little bit too warm. Good analogy, huh? Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this for like half an hour till it cools down. Okay, it's like 40 minutes later. This has cooled down to about body temperature. And I'm going to add the yeast. This particular yeast strain is MA33. Doesn't really matter. It's just what I got lying around. Put that in. Come on, come on, come on. Spill it everywhere. There we go. Put that on. Might give that a bit of a shaker. And I will leave the lid ajar to let the air out, the gases, and leave that to ferment. I'll keep you updated. This is day 4. She's bubbling pretty damn well. It's very thick. I'm going to have to filter it lest it be just like alcoholic slop. Okay. Alright. It is months and months later. I completely forgot about this. I forgot about it twice. I forgot about it once when it was fermenting, and the other time was when it's just sitting sort of in the corner of this messy room. I never filtered it. So as you can see, I think the bottom is not letting any light through and the top is a little clearer. I just spent 10 minutes looking for my filter bag, which is I use to make some things. And I can't find it, which is pretty much the story of my life. So, I'll use my mustard jar glass here and let's give it a go. Because I forgot about it during fermentation, it's not going to be bubbly. Or, hear that? It is. In other words, it is. So this is apricot and pear flavour. Doesn't smell very good. It smells bad. look at that. It's liquidy. At the top here. It's very, very cloudy, as you might expect. Smells the same. Smells kind of like a tin of dog food. Wet dog food. No, Spam. Although, what's the difference? But it tastes pretty good. Someone's going to tell me why it tastes like, smells like Spam. They'd be like, the Spam odor is from the bacteria Bonchtovictus. You have 6 hours to live. But I'll get that message like 5 months from now when I'm dead. It's slightly carbonated. It tastes pretty good. Smells like Spam. I'll have your Spam. I love it. So I'm expecting the top to be pretty good and the bottom to be sort of like a gross slop. I hate eating alcohol. I don't like punch that has fruit in it. You know, you're drinking some delicious punch and it's like, someone put pineapple in there. Blah, blah, blah. This is pretty good. It doesn't have a strong flavour. It's baby food. I'm pretty sure they're not going to put strong flavours in. Baby's out playing in the yard somewhere, I think. It's pretty tame. I'm just going to smash that. Does it taste like alcohol? No. Can't detect an alcohol flavour. Hope I don't get botulism. I've pretty much drunk now all the liquid. Let's just play with that. I'm in an echoey room. Well, if I was at a bar and someone gave me this, I'd drink it and I wouldn't order another one. Almost no flavour at all, really. Can't get over the smell, unless that's helium. Wouldn't that be cool? Helium in alcohol! You'd be drinking it and you'd be like, can they do that? They can put nitrogen in, but not very well. Almost certainly not. Next alcohol video I make is going to be about rice wine, which I have down to a T. I do it pretty well. So I'll do normal rice wine with some variations as an experiment, because I like to experiment. Rice wine is excellent. Think sake, Huangzhou, Qingzhou. Or what do they call the Korean one? I'm not going to need to eat lunch. My baby's so big he doesn't even eat these anymore. That's how long I waited to actually drink this. He eats steak and potatoes now. He's like, Dad, I need to borrow the car. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, get some steak and potatoes. Do I dare? The thickness. Should have shaken it, huh? But you know that sort of grittiness of a pear? When you eat a pear, it's got that final little tiny grittiness about it. This has that. It's thick. Ugh. I'm not going to drink the rest of that. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Be good to your kid. I used to be really good at analogies, and now I'm just like, not as good. It's kind of like something that was good, and then became not as good.